the U.S. Open for the First Day of Issue Forever stamp dedication ceremony honoring tennis legend Althea Gibson as the 36th inductee into the U.S. Postal Service's Black Heritage Stamp Series. As the first African-American tennis player to win one of the 4 major singles tournaments, Althea Gibson helped integrate her sport at the height of the Civil Rights Movement. She twice won Wimbledon and the U.S. Championships, now known as the U.S. Open, and became the top-ranked player in the world. The stamp, which features an action shot of Gibson, emphasizes 2 of her notable characteristics, grace and athleticism. Tennis legends Billie Jean King, Katrina and Chanda Rubin paid tribute to icon Althea Gibson.
We're here to dedicate the Postal Service's new stamp honoring Althea Gibson. She paved the road for so many champions before me and those that are coming after me. Leslie Allen, Zena Garrison, Lori McNeil, Venus and Serena, Chanda Rubin, myself, and many others that are out here. So I'm honored to be standing here before you today to be here at this ceremony for this stamp in memory, in honor of Althea Gibson.
Our next speaker is one of America's most respected and influential athletes. During her career, she won 39 Grand Slam titles and founded the Women's Tennis Association. She is also a pioneer of social justice and equality, both on and off the court. Looking back, on September 20th, 1973, she defeated Bobby Riggs in one of the greatest moments in sports history, the Battle of the Sexes. Life magazine once named her one of the 100 most important Americans of the 20th century, and President Obama awarded her the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Please welcome Billie Jean King.
We all have turning points in our lives, and I had a huge one at the age of 13. I had the privilege of seeing Althea Gibson play. And at 11 years old, I wanted to be number 1. And I'm a big believer that you have to see it to be it. I got to see Althea play on the grandstand court, and I got to see what it looked like to be number 1. And I remember how inspired I was that day, because she really, just seeing her as an example, and especially being a person of color, even at 13 I started to understand that things weren't right. And it was so hard to imagine what life had to be for her and how it was, and for people of color. She's the person who really woke me up as far as civil rights. She is our Jackie Robinson of tennis.
It's tough being the first to sort of forge a path and to make a way for others, behind you. But it's because of her that I continue to give back. It's because of her and people like her that I continue to try to do what I can for those coming behind me. And I know with Zena and with Katrina, what they did for me and for others, coming up, it lives on. And I think that's the true gift that she gave. It's the true gift that, we can continue doing and giving back to honor her, and it's certainly my goal, and it's certainly a passion of mine to continue to do so.
At the Postal Service, we take great pride in stamps like these because they're calling cards of America. They honor the history, heritage, and heroes that have shaped our lives. The Althea Gibson stamp is also special because it's a forever stamp, which means it will be always good, even if the postal rates rise. Let these stamps serve as a small reminder of the woman who still looms large in our hearts and minds, an athlete who taught us all that talent is colorblind.
And to conclude, a few stories from family and friends.
We're very excited to be here to honor my aunt, Althea Gibson, on August 23rd. It's a long time coming. She used to come out to our house in Long Island and sit with us and have dinner and then talk about how she, used to play at Wimbledon and everything, and wanted us to pursue tennis, but although we didn't, she was excited for us to become tennis players also.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Burgos, and I'm from Buffalo, New York, and I'm a cousin of a cousin of a cousin of Althea Gibson's. We came here for this event, I started doing research on my family, and we found her through our cousins in Baltimore, and we started doing research, and we've just been having a grand time meeting people and going to different family reunions. So we got Althea Gibson's book here, and we are just so happy to be here and meet the family.
How special is today?
Oh, it's so very special. I was one of the people that requested that Althea Gibson have a stamp. So it's very special to me. I feel like it was excellent. Yes, My cousin and I, Harry Brunson, we did some legwork and some research on the family, one side of the family.
My brother and I were 15 and 14 years old. I was on the varsity football team at Montclair High School. Now, Montclair High School is one of the premier high schools in northern New Jersey for football, and they always was one of the best in the state. And we challenged on Rosemary and on Althea, my brother and I, to a touch football game. And I'm thinking I'm one of the best guys and the strongest guys around. They beat the heck out of us. Now, that just goes to show you, not just was she a tennis star, but she's a tremendous athlete. She could play baseball, she could play basketball, she could play tennis or golf or whatever. They didn't even talk about golf too much, but she was a tremendous athlete. Hurt my feelings, boy. I never forgot that, though.
Growing up, Aunt Althea was always around the house. And I remember my name is Linda, but she called me Lindy, but she was also good in music. She would always play the piano and sing with my Uncle William. She was a very fantastic jazz singer. But with the tennis rackets and everything all around the house, that's where we picked up the tennis rackets and thought we could play just like Aunt Althea and Aunt Rosemary and everybody. But we didn't measure up to them, but we still loved to play tennis. And Aunt Althea was such a great person overall. Athlete, music, everything. Special heart. And we loved her.
Althea had the heart of a lion, the determination of a bull, and the stubbornness of a goat. That was the makeup of Althea the champion. Althea honed many of her skills playing in the American Tennis Association. That is where I met her and we became doubles partners. I want to take this opportunity to thank the American Tennis Association for giving many black players the opportunity to play tournament tennis. And by the way, I think we could have given the Williams sisters a battle.
Customers have until October 23, 2013 to obtain the first day of issue postmark by mail. Affix the stamps to envelopes of your choice, address the envelopes to yourself or others, and place them in larger envelopes addressed to Althea Gibson Stamp, Postmaster, 421 8th Avenue, room 2029B, New York, New York 10199-9998. After applying the first day of issue postmark, the Postal Service will return the envelopes through the mail. There is no charge for the postmark up to a quantity of 50. For more than 50, the price is 5 cents each. All orders must be postmarked by October 23, 2013. I'm Kristal Hart reporting from the U.S. Open. Hope you've enjoyed the show and thanks for watching.